Hello and welcome to the Kosair for Kids Advisory Council Grants Celebration. I'm Chris Williams, the Senior Vice President of Communications here at Kosair for Kids. This year, 12 youth-serving organizations will receive grants to better the lives of children in our communities. Those grants will total more than $403,000. Let's meet the chair of the Kosair for Kids Advisory Council, Bob Bonsuto. Bob, thanks for being here and all you do. What does this day mean for you?
So this is a great day for us to celebrate these 12 organizations who impact the kids in our community in the Kentuckiana area and provide services to our kids so that they can grow, develop, and have great futures going forward.
Bob, thank you for what you and all the members of the Advisory Council do. Our first grantee is Hip Hop Into Learning. They'll receive $25,000 to purchase a van to increase outreach for mission programs. Nairi Clayton-Taylor, the co-founder, is with us. Nairi, what does this grant mean to you?
Oh, this grant means more accessibility for our students. It also means that my husband will not have to use our personal car to drive and pick up students, that we'll be able to hire an actual bus driver to pick up our students, and it will increase our participation. So we thank Kosair for this wonderful opportunity to help us, to help students to participate in our program. So, woohoo, Kosair!
Nairi, thank you so much. We appreciate all you do with Hip Hop Into Learning. Delta Foundation, Inc. will receive $40,000 for making upgrades to existing bathrooms, making them ADA accessible. Wes Hinton is the co-founder. Wes, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
What does the grant mean to your organization?
Grant means a ton. You know, Kosair was one of the first organizations 5 years ago to take a chance on us, and that allowed us to expand our programming and get a facility, which now they're donating for facility upgrades. So really, they've contributed a ton to Delta's longevity and the amount to serve, over 250 kids per year.
Wes, thank you for all that you do. Community Connections Group is going to receive $25,000 for comprehensive financial literacy classes for youth ages 13 to 17. This is something that's really important in our communities. And the president, James Linton, is with us. James, what does it mean to the kids in our community that you'll be able to do more work thanks to this Kosair for Kids Advisory Council grant?
Chris, it means everything. We're saving lives by you guys making this huge donation, because when we think about our young people between the ages of 13 and 17 who are now learning about banking and stocks and bonds and how to invest for the future, and making this classroom smart AI, it's just taking them into the future. So without this grant, none of this would be possible. So we're changing lives on the ground, and Kosair is like an octopus. They have arms everywhere. So we thank you guys for reaching out and helping all these groups who are here today, and we really appreciate your efforts.
Thank you, James, and thanks for the work on creating generational wealth.
Thank
We
you.
really appreciate that. Father's Love, Inc. is out of Shelbyville, and they're going to receive $35,000 to purchase furniture and equipment to create a safe and nurturing environment for at-risk youth to heal, grow, and reach their full potential. And Gerald Terrell is the executive director. He's with us. What does this grant mean to you and the kids there?
It means a lot to us. We recently got space right next to our main building, and that building did not have any furnishings in it at all. So this grant, it will allow us to put furnishings in the building so that kids can come in and be a safe place for them to have a home away from home.
Gerald, thank you so much. Kentucky Sheriff's Boys and Girls Ranch will receive $35,000 for renovations to better serve children 8 to 11 who attend the Kentucky Sheriff's Free Summer Camp. That's a really important project across the Commonwealth of Kentucky. And Jerry Wagner, the executive director, is with us. Jerry, how do you feel about this grant? This must be a pretty exciting day.
It is a very exciting day for us. You know, we've been in our 50th year coming up, and our buildings have been there about 80 years. So we're going to be trying to replace our kitchen and our dining room, and this will be a great start on it. We've already got another bunch of money that we're putting with it. Already got $100,000 toward our project.
It'll be a great summer next year.
It will be. Thank you all so much for having us and giving us the grant.
Thank you, Jerry. RFG Integrative Fitness, Inc. is going to receive $53,000. And as I get ready to introduce you to them, I just want you to kind of take a look at what's happening here. They're going to purchase adaptive sports and conditioning equipment to support programming for children of all abilities. Lindsay Haycraft is with us. And Lindsay, one of the kids that we have seen in some of your promotional materials is a Kosair kid that we know so well, and she is taking part in this. What does this grant mean to you and kids like the Kosair kids who get a chance to take part in programming?
This grant means everything. I mean, it's literally the difference between having a fully operational program or not, making it accessible to all kids who could benefit from it or not, and having all the equipment we need to achieve the best possible outcomes or not. So it's literally everything.
Kosair kid Rory's a pretty good kickboxer.
Oh man, I've known Rory since she was 3 months old. I had the pleasure of being her first steps physical therapist. She is one in a million, I'll tell you. But yeah, she's cut from the same cloth as all the other kiddos with us, and she fits right in. She's a tough one.
Lindsay, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Mama to Mama Incorporated is going to receive $30,000 to increase awareness and knowledge of safe sleep practices among black mothers and caregivers and to provide safe sleep resources as needed. The grant will also provide education on correct car seat use to prevent injuries and death. And the executive director, Kasia Bryant, is with us. How important is this grant to what you're trying to accomplish with Mama to Mama?
This grant is so important because we really try to bridge the gap where we see disparities, and car seats and safe sleep spaces are one of the biggest financial barriers that we see within our community.
Making an impact in lowering black infant mortality is a vitally important issue in our community, and how will this grant impact that?
So safe sleep, that reduces instances of SIDS, car seat safety and car seat education, how to properly use a car seat, install a car seat, and knowing that they have to have a new car seat. Cannot be used.
Not every new parent knows that.
Right.
Kasia, thank you so much. We appreciate what you're doing. And AMPT is with us as well. AMPT is the Academy of Music Production, Education, and Development. They'll receive $25,000 to purchase equipment and technology for students, allowing them to feel comfortable expressing themselves creatively without judgment. Erica Samuels is with us, the Director of Development. What does this grant mean to you and your organization?
This grant means a lot to our organization. It allows us to expand into a new community. We'll be opening a recording studio at the Baxter Community Center. It's a new group of youth and adults all together that we're able to serve within that community. So we'll bring our regular AMP Music Academy services to a new community and be able to bring them in, love on them, and serve.
Reducing barriers for kids wanting to be creative. Thank you so much. We appreciate what you do at AMP. Catholic Charities of Louisville will receive $25,000 to improve the children's program, a ministry of Catholic Charities of Louisville's migration and refugee services. The program provides childcare and Montessori-style education in an environment geared toward the unique needs of the children it serves. And with Catholic Charities is Allison Voigt. She's a program director. Allison, what does this grant mean to Catholic Charities?
You know, this represents a new beginning for us. We recently moved into a new space and wound up bringing a lot of our old furniture and stuff with us. But with this grant, we're able to design a custom space for our clients to succeed. Our children who have just come to the U.S. are learning about English, about cultures and customs for the first time. So we're excited to create a space that's custom built for their needs and that really celebrates childhood.
Allison, thanks for all that you do for Kosair Kids. We appreciate it. Barron Heights will receive $40,000 to purchase inclusive playground equipment for children at their family retreat center near Barron River Lake. And Abby Rose is with us. Abby, what does this grant mean to your organization?
Honestly, it means that when people come to the facilities, that they are met with something that meets their needs, that is accessible, that's built for them. You know, instead of going someplace and trying to find something that works out of things with wheelchairs and all of that, they can come and know that this is already ready for them.
We appreciate all you do for Kosair Kids at Barron Heights. Thank you so much for being here. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services will receive $55,000 for renovations to their residential facility. That facility provides shelter, clothing, food, 24-hour supervision, individual group and family counseling, educational services, and advocacy for youth who are placed there through the juvenile justice system or through the Department of Child Services due to crisis, abuse, or neglect. Ashley Braswell is the assistant director. And we just read a litany of the things that you do. How is this grant going to benefit those programs?
Sure. Our grant that we are receiving is life-changing. Our kids that live in our facility, we're their parents, we're their guardians, we're their caregivers, and they really have no one to care for them. So this will allow us to repair our roof and repair our bathroom for the children so they have a safe place over their head and where they can live and be happy youth and be a great team.
Well, Ashley, thank you for all that you do for Kosair Kids in our community. We appreciate it. And Central Latino of Shelbyville will receive $15,000 to enhance a program that provides low-income children with nutritionally balanced food at no cost. Rosemary Riggs is the president of their board. And Rosemary, what does this grant mean to you?
The grant for Central Latino means that we will be able to purchase new and up-to-date equipment to refrigerate and store the food that we give people. We have a food distribution program weekly that serves about 250 families a week. And we will also be buying a generator to keep that equipment running in case of any kind of emergency.
Well, we really appreciate all you do for children in our community at Central Latino. As you can see, I'll walk around this way. We have many of our board members, our advisory council members, and you see our grantees here celebrating this really important day. Again, Kosair for Kids announcing $403,000 in advisory council grants that will go to help children in our community. If you'd like to learn more about what Kosair for Kids does, if you would like to donate or recommend a child for assistance, visit kosair.org.